citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone!
Can I help you?
Welcome. I'm the owner and
If you
proprietor
need to
of
sample
Hunting
some of the
Brew
finest
Meadery.
mead in Skyrim, you're
Hunting
in the right
Brew
place.
uses only the... Take a look. Until next time.
You need something. If you want to buy something, go find Sabjorn. Otherwise, piss off.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, you're in the right place.
Welcome. I'm the owner and proprietor.
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say. Yes. Make it quick.
Good afternoon. We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins. Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do. My brother John. Honest pay for honest work. It's back to work then.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin... Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
I'm here to help. Too confusing for me. Empire, North. Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands. I'm here to help.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Oh, did you need something?
You look strong. Come to your Vasker and be a companion.
Got the fleetest man like you needs a war horse. Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. Suit yourself. Ride strong.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion.
Got
They
some
wanna
good
back
pieces
the
out here if you're looking to
Stormcloaks.
buy.
They'll get what's coming to them.
Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be... Have you met my father? The finest weapons and armor. All right, then.
Greymane or Battleborn. Then you're either a Stormcloak sympathizer or a fool. Either way, you're no friend of mine. Long live the Empire.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day.
Well met, Traveler. What brings you to Whiterun? Ah, so it's gold you're after then. You need only ask about it. Plenty of folk in Whiterun with too much fat and gold to be bothered doing anything for themselves. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall. Jorbasker. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have... Our family... But Ulfric Storm... They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Not bad then.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Store it away. Everything's for sale, my friend. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. do come back. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little... Everything's for sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today.
I work for Bellathor. Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you'd like. Enough!
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20! Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the Restoration School, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. Fine potion you've put together. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. Pardon me. Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. I've got Life's hard enough with all these men. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Come on in.
Yes?
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. If it's... I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking... I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District. It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Maybe, but they wouldn't taste
The companions? In Jorvasker? They're recruiting new members from what I hear. Need anything else? Just let me know.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Can you close up the
If it's a lady you're looking for, Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
As soon as we can.
What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of jealousy.
It's always true.
Can we at least go to the tavern for something?
I don't have to take that from you. You're as good as... Come on, let's see what you're made of. It's nothing.
We just gotta stand there and take it. Fight back!
Want to hear a little Lord wisdom?
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Strong drink and a fist fight.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry. I don't have to take that from you.
What can I do for you?
You're as good. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
This should be good. Everyone else. But I've got the right to browse, don't I?
Don't let him get away with this.
You know how to throw a punch, I'll give you that. On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever again.
Alfred, patron of the great club. Just one more thing the Greymanes want to blame on others. It's not my fault they turned their backs on the Empire, or their mule of a son raised arms against it. And yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name?
Yes,
Ha!
Just a reminder, sweetie. The blanket still needs...
Uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance. Money, you laggard. What else? It always comes down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. And what have they got to show for it? We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us. Watch yourself out there. Yeah.
I've got a hungry dog. Need something? Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single.
Oh, you talking?
I ain't. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Argonian ale. I can almost taste it. Sure, whatever.
Just 1 gold, please? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
What? Well, would you look at that? Argonian ale. My thanks, friend. Here, take this here healing potion.
All right, then.
I found it in the temple.
Ragnar the Red, who've been riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Bye now.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Need something? Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her. War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else matters? We'll have to have a pint together sometime.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be... The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strong. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists, no weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on. Never should have come here.
Someone do something!
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are.
Oh, did you need something?
If you need more... Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both. Now please, no more questions.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the Intri.
Mind your manners and pay your bills, and you'll always be welcome.
Riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Hey, watch it!
Swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield
What do you
maiden
need,
Matilda,
handsome?
who said,
Once I've made enough money trading... Before my ma and da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Yeah. These Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation mostly. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. Farewell.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store. I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I know you.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you working with the Battleborns? Speak now before I put you in the ground. A likely story. They won't even do their own dirty work now, eh? Well, you won't get the better of me. Now tell me where my brother is. Because they've got Thorald locked away somewhere, and if they find me here, I'll disappear too. I am not gonna let that happen. I can't do this all on my own. Are you offering to help me? I know that Thorald's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere, but I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns, they know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it. I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help. Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it. Do you have news? Did you find something?
Why? Who says I have to be? Skyforge steel is my art and honor. The companions need the best, so they come to me.
Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
Please, anything you can do to help me find... He's my son. I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children. It's hardly a secret that they have ties to the Empire and hate anyone who speaks out against it. Thorald did worse. He took action against the Empire, and the Battleborns knew it. You take care of yourself now.
looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
Welcome, child. The Gilder Green, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem to the east of here is a hidden grove. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die. They only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, but even if you could get to the Elder Gleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing It's called Nettlebane. The hags. Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Make it stop.
Wait, I know you.
Those two at it again? Strike when the shoulder turns. He's giving you over. Hey, watch it!
Yeah! All right. Pull him back.
I'm going to enjoy killing you.
We Greymaids have been feuding with the Battleborns for years.
Like a smaller, quicker blade.
There's no more bitter
fresh
enemy
blood.
than an old friend.
Hope you know how to handle yourself.
I haven't seen you before, have I? We're the best damn fighters in Skyrim.
Slow.
I'd be dead if you didn't ignore.
You have one swing.
And we've done as much as we
Let's
can.
test that out
Fair.
sometime.
But remember, Whiterun is home to the companions. Any dragon that comes here will get more than he's bargained for. I think.
What are you staring at?
Oh, I've been A good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me.
One day when you and I are on the Circle, we could change how things are run around here.
I don't think that's how the Circle works.
They're lording it over us all the time, though.
Young warriors are smart as the older ones. They've lived.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me. A stranger comes to our hall. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle? That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.